allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Back and forth a bit.
You want to go to the city of Atchison County, some other reason.
I could,
Anybody have a public comment today? There's nobody in the commission room.
if you get it to me. I
Anybody
can do it.
online have a public comment? Seeing none. Did everybody have a chance to review the minutes from the last meeting? Is that a motion to approve?
One
Is that a
second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes from last meeting. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Commissioner comments and committee reports. I'm going to start off today. It's more telling you about the next couple of weeks. October 19th, the work session and the meeting will be canceled. And this is due to the K.S.A meeting. A lot of county officials are attending, which is the K.S.A, Kansas Association of Counties. It's an annual learning workshop program for us to continue education. If a special meeting is needed, we called for October 21st. The deadline for the meeting request for department heads would be October 20th, 2021. November 2nd meeting, because of the election, will be moved to Thursday, November 4th, 2021. Deadline for agenda for items will be November 2nd. Okay, that's all I have. Mr. Quinn?
I just wanted to bring up the sales tax again and keep that as a forefront discussion for everyone. We discussed it again this morning in our workshop, and a couple things I brought out of it is pushing the city commissioners to do what we proposed back on May 17th. I had tried to do that behind the scenes a little bit, and I think that they're in the same consensus we left that meeting with as far as the solid waste funding. So now I guess I'm just on to pushing constituents to encourage your commissioners, whether they're county or city, to come to an interlocal agreement that works for everyone, so that we can work together and keep our countywide sales tax. I'm struggling with how to get that information out to people. I don't know if we should look to have a town hall meeting to let people come in and ask questions. I know our county clerk had put those two budgets, our solid waste and joint communications, into the budget and gave me the number for residential of, increasing from 55 mils to 66 mils, which is $1,127.40 per $100,000 home. And not all of the commissioners were on board with that. There are other funding avenues. We could do a special assessment on your address to fund solid waste if we lose the tax. I mean, there's other ways to fund them. It's going to be out of your pocket. So just making sure you understand the issue, making sure you're asking us 3 questions, and trying to get to an agreement to where we can secure and keep this countywide sales tax that's so important to us. So that's all I have.
Okay, I was elected as the president of NEK Area Agency on Aging last Thursday, so I guess I have more duties, which is basically just running the meetings there, but it will be some definitely extra time, which is a big honor. But there's so many programs dealing with the elderly, and the transportation programs and the Meals on Wheels, and that's really, looking back at the last year that they've had with the Meals on Wheels, that went from in-house participation, the dining areas and the, like Project Concern here, and they had to shift to home meals that were delivered and frozen meals and shelf-stable meals, that they really done a great job of providing needed meals and things for the elderly. So it's going to be extra work, but I guess I'm up for the task. So at least a year of it, and it's part of it, I guess. So thank you. That's all I have.
Okay, new business before the board. The Kansas Historical Preservation Grant has been approved. Let me start over again. Kansas Historical Preservation Grant has been approved, and approval of the bid request presented to go out with sealed bids on repairs noted in the grant documents for the portico roof replacements at the courthouse. So basically what we have to do is to approve that the bids go out, and it will be opened on October 26th. So the chair would entertain a motion to approve for those bid documents to be issued.
Also move.
I'll second.
It's moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We have a nomination for county weed supervisor. Kimberly Glover would be appointed. This document would appoint her to be that supervisor. She just finished her all her training, and she is now a commercial pesticide application certificate, and she has been given that award. It's really a great accomplishment. But the chair would entertain a motion for the appointment of Kimberly Glover as the county weed supervisor.
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Quinn,
Second.
seconded. Any further discussion?
Just like to congratulate her and Ben both for passing their tests. I think
Yes.
it's a relief for all of us to have someone certified and
Yeah.
in the road and bridge department.
More than one certified.
I know,
mean,
right?
this has been a while, and it's kind of one of those things that I know I've had lots of conversations with people, and it's like, why can't you get somebody certified? Well, last year there was only, the tests are offered once a year to get into the program. Last year that program was canceled due to COVID, so it's been 2 years since they were offered. So they started in March, I believe, with these the testing phase, and there's multiple tests. So I know they've done a lot of work to get to this point. So congratulations.
Absolutely, and I understand that test is not a guarantee. It's lots of studying, lots of work. So
And I think that there's a misconception. They think that it's the same one that a farmer takes just to be able to apply, and it's not. It's much more in depth than that. So
all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Passes 3-0. Okay, I have a purchase order for the maintenance department, and this is to restore approximately 700 square feet, to drive it at the Public Health Department building on, I want to say Main Street, Commercial Street, after the removal of the mall. It's for $6,300. So the chair would entertain a motion to award this to R. Brooks Plastering LLC in St. Joseph for $6,300.
I'd like to make that motion.
It's been moved by Commissioner Knoll,
Second.
seconded by Commissioner Quinn. Further discussion?
Just for public consumption, you know, since they took the awnings off of the mall, and a lot of those buildings actually got to apply for facade grants. Well, since it's a government entity, it's not, doesn't qualify. So we had to do it ourselves. And I think this is a great way of sprucing up the building. It's in much need of repair. So
I would echo that. Very much needed.
So all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Passes 3-0. I don't have anything else under new business. Old or unfinished business before the board. I don't have any, unless someone has something you want to bring up. County councilor updates.
Neighborhood revitalization plan public hearings are ongoing. We had USD 409 had their hearing last night and approved it. The city of Muskota had theirs last night and also approved the local agreement. City of Effingham has theirs tonight, and I think Commissioner Knoll is going to go to that
Okay,
meeting
it's at 7.
at 7.
At
Yes.
Effingham. Okay.
And tomorrow is USD 377. I plan to attend that meeting tomorrow. So just moving right along. Tax sale. Back on that. Next, on Monday, the 18th, there are two meetings, Walnut Township and the City of Huron. And I can attend either, maybe both, because I'm not sure. Walnut is at 6 and Huron is at 7. I don't know how long it's going to take Walnut Township.
Okay, I could do it. That's in your neck of the woods.
So Monday's that K.A.C. I'll be in Kansas City.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So yeah, you won't be around, so I'll be able to pick up one or the other.
Okay, well, I guess I prefer to do Walnut because it's closer to where I live and Huron's closer to where you live.
Okay, so I'll need that then today, if that's next Monday night.
Yeah, I can plan for you before we move to that.
Okay, yeah.
18th. The tax sale petition should be filed today. I still got a little polishing to do, but it should be ready to be filed today.
Anything else, Patrick?
No.
Okay, any need for an executive session?
Yes.
Okay, this would be personnel matters. And okay, I'll move that the Board of County Commissioners recess into executive session at 1:12 p.m. to discuss personnel matters of non-elected personnel as allowed by K.S.A. 75-4319B1, and that the purpose of the closed session is to protect the privacy rights of the employee, and that the board come out of executive session at 1:42 p.m. on the Zoom platform and at the Emergency Operations Center, 10443 US Highway 59, and those present will be the three commissioners, Jody Moore and Pat Henderson.
I'll second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We're now in executive session.
Here we go now.
Okay, we're back in regular session. Do I have a motion for an executive session?
I'll move that the Board of County Commissioners recess into executive session at 1:43 p.m. to discuss personnel matters of non-elected personnel as allowed by KSA 75-4319B1, and that the purpose of the closed session is to protect the privacy rights of the employee, and that the board come out of executive session at 1:53 p.m. on the Zoom platform and at the Emergency Operations Center, 10443 US Highway 59, and those present will be the three commissioners, Jody Moore and Pat Henderson.
I'll second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We're in executive session.
One banana. One CT.
Okay, we're on.
Yes.
Anybody with public comment today? Any public comment today?
Yes, this is Spencer Taylor. How are you?
Spencer, you're gonna make public comment?
Yes, I am, please.
Keep it to 3 minutes, please.
That's fine. Mar Hill Mont Academy, you may or may not be aware, was just because of one positive COVID test, told by the Atchison County Health Department that they needed to either close school for a week or to test every student daily, I think for the same time period. And we were just given notice of this as parents. And I'm very concerned that this is a bit of a missile to kill a mouse type of solution. And it's very similar to the position that the health department put Benedictine in last year when it was a much newer situation. And particularly given that young people are having just a zero death rate, and adults have had an opportunity to be vaccinated if that's what they choose to do. I'm really shocked to find that that kind of approach would be taken to this at this point. And obviously, they're an extension of the Atchison County Commission. So I'd like to know whether you commissioners support the idea of mandating the closure of a school or the testing of every single student every day in order to operate a school in Atchison County.
This is the first I've heard where, and you say just because there was one tested positive?
One positive case.
The thing is, this is something especially you should be talking about with the administrator of Moore Health, not the county commission.
Well, it
So I don't
absolutely,
think the county commission has issued any order.
Yeah, there hasn't been a health order or anything coming from us, or even proposed to us. I don't know whether that is a recommendation or suggestion or what, because this, like I said, this is the first I've heard about it.
Have you talked to the health
Health.
officer?
we just received an email from Mar Hill.
I see.
And so this is brand new to us as well. My understanding was it was an order and those were the two choices that were given. So I'm raising it to you because ultimately they're accountable to you. And as you say, this is new to you. This is new to us as well. It was a mass email sent out to all the parents at the school. So I ask you to look into it. I am concerned that it seems to be a pretty draconian approach to one positive case. And that is what the email says, one positive case.
Spencer, Commissioner Knoll is the board member on the Northeast Kansas Health Departments. He'll check into it and you can discuss it with Commissioner Knoll. Okay?
Yeah, I'd be glad to. I've got to go down there after our meeting here anyway, so I will be at the health department and find out what, because many of these things that have came through, when I find out the other side, I mean, it's usually not quite the way it was billed, and I'm not taking anything on. I know you're acting on the information you have. There's usually something else that's in the works that's not in the totality of all the information. It makes things look different. So I'll see if I can find out
And
what
you're gonna
else
get
is.
with Spencer?
Yeah.
Can I give you my cell phone number?
Well, his email.
Cell number? That's fine.
503.
You realize you're giving it to everybody in Atchison County?
That's fine. They want to call me, they can.
Okay.
I doubt they're that interested.
Okay, Spencer, what is it?
It's 503-569-6467.
6460
7.
6467. Okay.
Anything
Thank
else
you.
today, Spencer?
No, that's all. Thank you very much.
Anybody else?
This is Brock. I have some concern. I'd like to be updated as to what you find out as well, Eric.
Okay. How would you like me to connect with you?
You can give me a call on my cell, 913-426-2013.
Who are you?
Pony? I'm sorry if I.
Mark's iPhone, who are you?
Mark
Mark's
Erock.
iPhone.
Yep.
JIRAK.
Yeah, I have a child that attends Mar Hill.
Anybody else like to speak? Okay, seeing none, Chair will entertain a Chair would like to entertain a motion to adjourn at 1:59.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.